back at Border Paws Animal Shelter for another edition of Pet Project, and it's our very first one of 2024, so very exciting. And today we have this adorable orange cat named Bogey. Tell me about his story and how, you know, his personality is. There's a little bit, he has a bit of an attention-seeking personality, if you could say. So tell me about how he came here and what people should know about him.
So Bogey came to us in mid-November with his brothers who have since been adopted. And as you can see, he is very cuddly, really wants attention. And he's got his quirks, so I fostered him for a bit with my kids, and he loves kids, loves attention, always wants to cuddle and be your center of attention. And he actually will love bite, we call it, so he'll nibble you if you're not giving him your full attention. So we do recommend a home with older kids. My kids are 5 and 7, and he was excellent with them. He likes other cats. He's good with other friendly dogs that are good with cats as well. And so, yeah, he's a pretty well-rounded cat that would do well with just about any family. And, yeah, as long as you are up for constant cuddles, he is your guy.
and I like that you use love bite instead of just biting, because when we were talking a little bit earlier, it's not aggressive in the way he bites. Just a little nip, be like, hey, you're not paying full attention to me, please.
Reminding you to put both hands on him and pet him at all times.
Yes, exactly. But other than that, he was roaming around. He was rubbing up against our camera guy's legs. He is really a sweetie. So, and you did mention that he never actually nipped your kids.
No. So my kids were giving their full attention and would have both hands petting him. So I noticed he would nip more when I was distracted and say, you know, typing on my laptop while petting him, so I wasn't giving him my full attention. So I think that could be part of it as well. So he's good at encouraging people to stop looking at electronics or working at home and just focus on the cat that's in front of them.
That could be nice. If you're working too hard, he'd be like, hey, it's break time.
Exactly.
Give me love and you don't have to work. It's kind of a good trade-off, a win-win situation for sure. Now, with this year in full swing, officially, comes events that you guys will be putting on. What are your guys' plans so far for the new year?
So we have some adoption events planned with Pet Value in the near future, and we're picking some dates with PetSmart as well. So we are going to have some adoption events coming up in the very near future. And we're kind of gearing up and preparing the shelter for some new things happening as well with our kennels. So we have the cat kennels are going to be arriving, we're hoping next week. So we'll be updating the rooms, and they'll be getting all new kennels in here and much better setup and a really clean look. So we are going to be looking for volunteers that can come help kind of prepare us for that, organize our spaces so that there's room to set up the kennels, and help us kind of move cats maybe and kind of have everything ready to go when they do arrive.
That is very exciting, especially for the dogs, eventually getting those. And then for the cats as well, because, you know, a bigger space for them, you know, brand new. I think it's going to be great and a long time coming for sure. But it's like everything is slowly starting to be completely finished with the green space in the back being done, and now getting the kennels. I feel like it's just one more thing to get to the very, very end of the construction that's been taking so long.
We're very excited for them. The cat kennels are arriving very soon, and then the dog kennels we're hoping by spring will be set up for the indoor kennels. So right now it's just the cat ones that are arriving, and I mean, these ones work, but it'll be really exciting to get new kennels that should last us for years to come.
Which is perfect. And I know you mentioned it already, but the volunteers, how can they volunteer? Where do they have to go to volunteer for this?
So if they email us at info@borderpaws.ca or volunteer@borderpaws.ca, or they can come into the shelter while we're open or call, of course. You can contact Gigi, who is our volunteer coordinator, and he will let you know what we need help with the most, but there's all sorts of opportunities. So you can come in and help exercise the animals, cuddle the cats like Bogey. You can be helping us organize. You can help with folding laundry and tidying. And then, like I said, with the new kennels coming, we're going to be doing a lot of extra organizing and kind of getting things set up how we want them to be, so that it's more easy for us to, you know, have things ready and prepared for when the kennels come, but also have a better setup and things clean and organized for once it's all done.
Perfect. And it's going to be very exciting once it's all done,
Yes.
for sure. Now, same question as every week, donations. I know you said that you got a ton of donations
Yes.
over the holidays, which is fantastic and really great to see. So what are you guys currently in need of, and what are you guys good on?
So we are in really good shape for food right now, actually. We had so many people come in. It was like a revolving door of donations before Christmas, which was amazing to see that support. So we are good on food, good on canned food. And the only things we can really ask for right now would be laundry soap or bleach. And other than that, we are set right now. So thank you for your donation.
Which is very exciting, especially on the food front, because that's
Yes.
usually the number one, especially for kitten food and cat
Definitely.
food. So that's fantastic that you guys aren't, I think it's one of the first times where you didn't need to
We're
ask
good.
for it, which is
Yes.
fantastic. And just finally, with the donations, are you guys still going to keep your list at the various pet stores across the
you bet.
city?
So we usually try and update that every month or so, but we do have an ongoing wish list with all of the pet-related stores in Lloydminster and surrounding areas. So if you're ever wanting to donate and you're at one of the local pet stores or vet offices, you can ask them what our wish list is, and they're able to show you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for joining me.
Good to see you.
Yes,
in the new year.
yes, it's been a while. So thank you so much again for joining me, and I think this was a great start to 2024.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.